Welcome back to another midweek post from St George's Church, Tamworth. Now, take a good look at what's on the top of my head, as within the next 2 weeks, either my wife Avril or son James are going to give it a lockdown haircut. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Well, not really, as I'm sure they'll give it their best shot. I do know them and trust them. Sort of. Real fear is not so easily brushed aside. Excuse the pun. A certain level of fear is part of our human condition when we face new challenges, to be aware of danger, to focus our attention. The problem with fear is not fear itself, but what fear produces in us. It can be enormously destructive, quite paralysing. As my family will tell you, I don't have a great head for heights. Ask them about the high-level Singapore river crossing if you have time. In my teens, while ascending a rocky ridge in Snowdonia, with land falling away on both sides, I froze. I couldn't go forward, couldn't go backwards. Paralysed. It took some time for my companions to gently coax me back down, and I went another way. As someone has put it, fear is like that little dark room where negatives are developed. Fear often prevents good being done. Out of fear, people refuse to take up challenges, avoid performing acts of kindness, avoid situations where they might help. Are you fearful at this time? Am I? Wild speculations and distressing images sometimes don't help. Ralph Emerson reflected, "The wise person in the storm prays to God not for safety from danger, but for deliverance from fear. It is the storm within that endangers, not the storm without." I haven't counted, but I've heard it said there are 366 times in the Bible where God says to his people, to individuals, "Do not be afraid. Fear not." One for every day, including a leap year. Whatever, there are a lot. To people facing challenges, to those stepping into the unknown, to Mary and Joseph, as Jesus came to the disciples in the storm. Fear not. Why? At the heart of all these events, one simple truth. God says, "Because I am with you." Because I am with you. By my Spirit, through unseen angels and seen angels, in the presence of Jesus. God knew, God knows. There are times when we will be afraid. I will be afraid. And he says to you and to me, I am with you. Today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Don't fear tomorrow. God is already there. Courage is fear that has said its prayers. So, in these days, definitely be informed, be aware, be sensible, be prayerful, and don't be afraid. God bless you.